Have you ever dreamed of becoming rich but felt overwhelmed by the amount of work and sacrifice it would take? Do you wish you could have more time, freedom, and happiness in your life while still achieving your financial goals? If so, you might want to learn from Tim Ferriss, one of the most influential and successful entrepreneurs, authors, and podcasters of our time. Tim Ferriss is a living example of how to get rich by following your passions, challenging yourself, and applying smart strategies. He has written several best-selling books such as The 4-Hour Workweek, The 4-Hour Body, and The 4-Hour Chef that teach people how to optimize their lives in various aspects, from business and career to health and fitness to learning and creativity. He also hosts The Tim Ferriss Show, a popular podcast that features interviews with world-class performers from different fields such as investing, sports, business, art, and more. He shares their insights, tactics, and routines that can help anyone improve their own performance and results. In addition to his writing and podcasting, Tim Ferriss is also an angel investor and advisor to many successful startups such as Uber, Twitter, Facebook, Shopify, and Airbnb. He has also supported various causes and initiatives such as psychedelic research, education reform, and environmental conservation. He's been named as one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine and one of the 40 under 40 by Fortune magazine. So how did Tim Ferriss achieve all this, and what can we learn from him? Here are some of his tips for building wealth and living a rich life. The first step to getting rich is to define what rich means to you. It's not just about how much money you have, but also how you spend it and how it affects your quality of life. Tim Ferriss suggests that you should focus on your lifestyle design, which means designing your ideal lifestyle based on your values, preferences, and aspirations. You should ask yourself questions like, what do you want to do, be, and have in your life? What are the things that make you happy and fulfilled? What are the things that you want to avoid or eliminate? Once you have a clear vision of your desired lifestyle, you should set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals that will help you get there. You should also prioritize your goals based on their importance and urgency and focus on the ones that will have the most impact and value for you. Tim Ferriss recommends using the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. You should identify the 20% of activities, tasks, and decisions that will produce 80% of your desired outcomes and focus on them. You should also eliminate or delegate the 80% of activities, tasks, and decisions that will produce only 20% of your desired outcomes or that are not aligned with your goals and priorities. The second step to getting rich is to optimize your time and productivity. Time is your most valuable and limited resource, and you should use it wisely and efficiently. Tim Ferriss advocates for the concept of the 4-hour workweek, which means working less but smarter and better. He argues that you can achieve more by working fewer hours but with more focus, intensity, and effectiveness. He suggests that you should apply the following principles to optimize your time and productivity. Use technology, tools, and systems to automate or streamline your work processes, such as email, invoicing, marketing, etc. This will save you time, money, and energy, and allow you to focus on your core competencies and value-added activities. Hire or delegate to other people such as freelancers, virtual assistants, or contractors to handle the tasks that you don't enjoy, don't have the skills for, or don't have the time for. This will free up your time, increase your productivity, and leverage your resources. Group similar tasks together and do them in one sitting rather than switching between different tasks throughout the day. This will reduce distractions, interruptions, and inefficiencies and improve your concentration, flow, and quality. Cut out the tasks, activities, and commitments that are not essential, important, or enjoyable for you and that don't contribute to your goals and priorities. This will simplify your life, reduce your stress, and increase your happiness. The third step to getting rich is to experiment and learn from failures. Tim Ferriss believes that the best way to learn and grow is to try new things, test new ideas, and challenge yourself. He encourages people to adopt a mindset of curiosity, creativity, and courage, and to embrace failures as opportunities for feedback, improvement, and innovation. He suggests that you should apply the following principles to experiment and learn from failures. Formulate a hypothesis or a tentative explanation for a problem or a question that you want to solve or answer. For example, if you want to start a new business, you might hypothesize that there is a market demand for your product or service and that you can offer a unique value proposition to your customers. Design and conduct a test or an experiment to validate or invalidate your hypothesis. For example, if you want to start a new business, you might test your product or service by creating a prototype, launching a landing page, or running a survey. You should use the minimum viable product (MVP) approach, which means creating the simplest and cheapest version of your product or service that can deliver the core value to your customers. Collect and analyze the data or the results from your test or experiment. For example, if you want to start a new business, you might analyze the feedback, responses, or metrics from your prototype, landing page, or survey. You should use the key performance indicators, KPIs, which are the measurable and relevant indicators that reflect your progress and success. Based on your analysis, decide whether to pivot or persevere with your hypothesis, product, or service. If your test or experiment validates your hypothesis, you can continue to refine and improve your product or service and scale it to a larger market. If your test or experiment invalidates your hypothesis, you can either modify or change your hypothesis, product, or service, or abandon it altogether and move on to a new one. The fourth step to getting rich is to diversify your income and investments. Tim Ferriss advises that you should not rely on a single source of income, such as a salary, a business, or a project, but rather create multiple streams of income, such as passive income, residual income, or royalty income. Passive income is the income that you earn without active involvement, such as from dividends, interest, or rent. Residual income is the income that you earn after the initial work is done, such as from subscriptions, memberships, or commissions. Royalty income is the income that you earn from licensing your intellectual property, such as books, music, or software. By diversifying your income, you can reduce your risk, increase your cash flow, and achieve financial independence. Tim Ferriss also recommends that you should diversify your investments, which means spreading your money across different types of assets, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, or cryptocurrencies. By diversifying your investments, you can reduce your volatility, increase your returns, and achieve financial security. The fifth and final step to getting rich is to leverage your network and mentors. Tim Ferriss emphasizes that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and that you should surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support you. He suggests that you should build and maintain a network of contacts, connections, and relationships, both online and offline, that can help you with your goals, opportunities, and challenges. You should also seek and find mentors, or people who have achieved what you want to achieve and who can guide you, advise you, and teach you. By leveraging your network and mentors, you can access valuable resources, information, and opportunities, as well as learn from their experiences, mistakes, and successes. You can also expand your network and mentors by reaching out to people who you admire, respect, or want to learn from, and by offering value, help, or gratitude to them. In conclusion, Tim Ferriss is a remarkable person who has achieved incredible wealth and success in his life by following his passions, challenging himself, and applying smart strategies. He has shared his tips and insights with millions of people through his books, podcasts, and other platforms, and has inspired and influenced many people to pursue their own dreams and goals. If you want to learn more about Tim Ferriss and his tips for getting rich, you can check out his website, his books, and his podcast. You can also follow him on social media such as Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.